Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Blue Archive JP video. So if you guys are not aware, they released a bunch of new students today. Alright, so not just one, not just two, but we got some preview for the upcoming new school. Alright, this is going to be featuring a bunch of new students entirely. So it seems like they have some sort of witch background in them. So they did a mini live stream earlier today. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there to watch the live stream. But with that, let's talk about all the things that's happening or that they showcased in that particular live stream. So it's Google translated right there, as you guys can see. So new faction, new school, right? So we have always had all the others: Millennium, Gehenna, Trinity, and now this is going to be a new school. Looks like some sort of castle right there. And those are the students involved. WILDHUNT Academy. Okay, so that's going to be for the new faction. I love the design so far, alright? So basically, they don't call you sensei, they call you master, it seems like. Okay, so these are the first two glimpses of the students that they are introducing first for the time being. So most likely you'll need a new book, new stuff. Oh, that's we get a glimpse of all the other characters in the past. Okay, so the vibe seems pretty good, right? But as far as I know, this was introduced back then in the Blue Archive beta, right? They've always have this which one. So this is going to be for the four of them, the Occult Research Society. That's what they call them. Very interesting. Number 4, ominous. Okay. She reminds me of Ui a little bit, right? Get that vibe from the eyes, but of course there are different characters. And she has that zombie looking neck, which makes it really interesting, right? Okay, so these two will be the new, first new batch of students from this academy for the time being, as far as I know. So the other two, they will showcase a little bit. Maybe they will appear in the later appearance. But okay, so these are the 4 new students. So let's talk about them. So this is Ellie's introduction. So she is going to be the next, I believe, the next banner, right, in JP. All right. So she's going to be 3-star as well. So let's have a look at the skill kit, so hopefully we get a better idea. Okay, so this is translated skill kit right here, so let's have a look at what she can do. She's an attacker class, as you can see, with defense of special armor. Alright, so she is going to be a sonic type. So her EX skill, Flash Arcana, damage equals to attack power of one enemy. When you have 2 charged magic, the attack is strengthened and damage is increased. After that, your rechargeable magical power will be reset. Alright, she has 1 passive skill that increases her attack power, and the normal skill decrease critical resistance of one enemy certain period of time. Okay, damage equal to attack power. And then she adds sonic special effect. When you defeat an enemy with an unenhanced EX skill, obtain rechargeable magic power. Up to 2 can be stacked. So let's have a look at the chibi. Okay, so she's firing. Oh, did she just fire multiple shots? Alright, that's going to be the skill. Parrot card. Wow. Okay, so again, it's a single target Sonic type. We have had plenty of Sonic type students recently. Lots of them, right? Like, it's insane. I don't know if we need more Sonic type. And this is happening right after Swimsuit Mika as well, which is also one of the strongest Sonic type. in the game. So I don't know where she stands right now, but this is going to be a very interesting one moving forward. Okay, so the next student is going to be, I believe Kanoe is the name. So she is going to be the one that we saw earlier as well, the one with the white hair. Oh, so the neck thing is not a tattoo. I thought it was like a tattoo or some sort of like scar. So she's actually wearing that as an accessory. Very, very interesting. So that is going to be what she's all about. Now she's going to be a mystic type, as you guys can see right here. So let's have a look at the translated skill again. So she is going to have a heavy armor on the defense type. EX skill is delicious, grants continuous recovery of healing power, and also removes one weakened state. Very interesting. A debuff, increase HP right here. At regular intervals, this is bad quality. Decrease the critical resistance value of enemies within a circular range, and then deals damage equal to attack power. Increase cost recovery. For each striker ally with a heavy armor defense type in the same unit, cost recovery power increases, excluding self up to a maximum of 3. Very interesting. So if you have a striker ally with heavy armor, that means yellow on your defense, then she gets more cost. I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, so that is going to be a very interesting way of designing a character. I've never seen that before, right? We all know how broken cost recoveries are, right? So generally in a team, that's going to help you a ton. So I can definitely see a value for sure, but I am not aware of how many defense heavy armor are there. So that one is going to be something that we have to re-evaluate later on, right? So this is going to be her... That's going to be the normal skill, it seems like, right? She's throwing that circular area. Okay, so she's cooking a cauldron. Wow. So it seems like she's healing herself, or she's doing it... Yeah, so she's applying it to herself, which is very, very interesting. Alright, so somewhat of a different manner. So that's going to be for these two characters. So alongside with that, we got the WILDHUNT PV. Okay, this seems pretty cool. So we get to look at both of them at first glance. I wonder what the white stuff are. It looks like marshmallow, but I can't tell what that is. Oh, that's some eyeball design. Ugh. So yeah, for the longest time ever, I was hoping some sort of Halloween characters would come to Blue Archive. But I guess this is the closest we'll have to Halloween design characters, right? Okay, so that's going to be it for the upcoming event. So let's have a look at the showcase, I believe. So they both have a very unique, exclusive furniture right there. Okay, so she, Kanoe got a cauldron of her own. Oh shoot, what is she doing? Is she summoning something? Oh, that's a fan. The fan is blowing towards her. What the? Okay, that is a very interesting animation indeed. Also, I like that. I like this giant ghost in the background as well. Very, very cool. Now, alongside with that, they also introduced the new upcoming story PV. It seems like that's going to feature Saori and her other friends. So let's have a look at it right here. Oh shit. Starting off with sadness. So we get to learn more about Saori's past. And if you are a big fan of the area squad, this is going to be the time, right? To get to know them even more. Okay. Oh, we have never seen some of these, have we? Was that a new student? Okay, that's very interesting, right? You get to look at what happens in the I think Saori's arc is one of the better ones, right? From the Eden Treaty. So I'm not sure if this is going to be the main story or the side story, but we're going to have that in particular. Okay, there's 2 students right there. That was featured. Okay, that's very interesting. A bunch of cool stuff being shown. Wait, September 17th. So with that, let's jump into the showcase of the characters. So let's have a look at what they are capable of, right? Okay, so that's Kanoe being lifted. Okay, that's pretty kawaii if you ask me. At least she has that scary vibe going on for her, right? Oh, so Ellie is just swinging around. Okay, that's pretty cute, right? That's pretty cute. Okay, so the showcase is going to be, of course, against none other than Parrotzilla. So I do think that this is going to make both of them shine to a certain extent, because Parrotzilla can summon minions. So I believe this is the lower difficulty one. So as you can see, 3 costs for Kanoe and Ellie is 5 costs. So she's going to be a single target DPS that's 5 costs. Also they got Dress Saori right there to help out with things. Okay, so the card animation. Did she target one of the single Parrotzilla, is it? I didn't really notice. Oh, she targeted the one on the left. Okay. There's a swimsuit Kikiao going on right there as well, and she's going to be on the special slot, 4 cost. Oh no, Parrot is shaking the eyes. So she can remove debuff on herself. Oh, so the debuff that she removes is going to be on herself. So she's similar to a Natsu, I guess. Let's see if this removes the debuff, right? We can look at the red icon being removed or not. Yes, it did remove the debuff. Who is the one that threw the bomb? I believe that's from Ellie. Oh wow, Dress Saori is so cool. So she is, I guess Kanoe is going to be some sort of like a tank similar to Natsu in that particular case. But do you really need her in particular? I guess she's an upgraded character since she does have the cost regen. And that in itself, if you can pair her with other characters that can like have heavy armor on the defense type, her value is going to skyrocket, right? Your regen is going to be insane. Okay, look at these 5 costs. Where is it being targeted? Okay, it's being targeted at the right one. So at this point, all of the Parrotzilla are down. Okay, look at swimsuit Kikiao right there, right? And she's just having an enjoyable time at the summer. Okay. So Ares is going to do a bunch of damage right here. I think she's going to do the most damage because there's like, ooh, look at that. Actually, you could have aimed more. I think you could have gotten 3 if you aim a bit to the side. Maybe you could have gotten 3 plus 4. So this is the one that oh no, the boss is not going to summon that because you have to go through 2 phases, right? So let's see how many can this be enough? I'll be surprised if this is enough. Okay, that's pretty decent, right? Considering that she's a Sonic type, not a Mystic type. So that damage is definitely substantial enough. I think Saori should be able to finish this off, right?
まあとりあえず
恨みはないが、
やっぱ今水さん3年ぐらいねブルアカやっててこう自分で声
ですね、とっても不思議な感覚です
Boom.
やってたわけだからね
And that's it.
決めていただきます。
最後
Okay, so as you guys can see, that is the showcase of the new characters, new student, new faction called the WILDHUNT. And then of course they basically show off a bunch of other merch at the end, right? During the stream as per usual. These are going to be much more of the merch stuff. I will leave the live stream in the description below if you guys are interested to watch the entire thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the new batch of students coming in Blue Archive JP. Now, obviously for Global, we are still waiting. I will have a separate video for Global because we are going to have a pretty big update as well coming on this week, right? With Dress Aru and stuff, so that's going to need a separate video on its own. With that being said, that's going to be it for this particular video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like. Stay tuned for more Blue Archive content. Have a nice day. Goodbye.